Hey guys, welcome to Tech Tricks tutorial. Today we are going to talk about how to use Generative Fill Photoshop Beta and exploring Generative Fill epic uses. It is a step-by-step guide to follow easily, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. So let's dive right in. In today's video, we're going to be delving into the fascinating world of the Generative Fill feature, specifically in Adobe Shop Firefly Beta. So before we begin, it's worth noting that Adobe Firefly is an online platform that is offered by Adobe. So this allows users to access certain Adobe software features via a web browser. So it is a versatile tool that offers flexibility and accessibility. So we're going to be using this platform for this tutorial. Now you might wonder in here why people are turning to the generative fill. Well, the answer is simple. This one in here is actually a powerful tool that can greatly enhance your image editing capabilities. So it will allow you to seamlessly remove objects, modify elements, and add new content. And it can also even generate creative effects in your photos. So whether you're a professional photographer, graphic designer, or simply an enthusiast looking to refine your image editing skills, Generative Fill has the potential to become an invaluable asset in your toolkit. Now, if you're wondering if this website is completely free, so you can actually find the right Firefly plan for you. There are two options. We have the free one, which is what we're going to use, wherein you could get started with 25 monthly generative credits, and the premium one, wherein you could get 100 monthly generative credits, Adobe fonts, and no watermarks on images generated by Firefly. Now, in terms also of importance of this feature, it lies in its ability to save you time and effort when it comes to complex editing tasks. So this actually enhances the process of object removal, content addition, and image enhancement, making your workflow more efficient and your result more polished. So without further ado, let's embark on this exploration of the generative fill feature and uncover its incredible potential. So what you'll need to do is just head onto this website that we have in here, which is the Adobe Firefly. So you're just going to search that onto your local browser. And then right after, if you scroll down here onto the different features that it offers, we have here the generative fill, wherein you could use a brush to remove objects or paint in new ones. So you'll just need to simply click onto create with Firefly. Now, as you can see, to get started, you need to select a sample asset or upload an image so that you could use it for your generation. So you have two options. You can upload an image or drag image file here. So if you scroll down here a little bit, you could see the different examples that we have. So as you can see this one in here. So it could change the background, its hat, and everything. As well as this fish in here. You could change in some styles onto the background. Also, we have here this girl wherein you could change also the background, his clothes, and everything else. So you could just try to browse on through all of the examples in here so that you could gather inspiration as well. Now it's time to go ahead and drag in our photo. So I have some photos that I have onto my device. I'll just need to simply drag it in here so that we could start using that photo. Now, as you can see, we have gone ahead and already successfully added the photo that we want to use. Here onto the left side, we have the different main tools that we'll use. We have here the insert one, which is what we're going to use to add in some things onto the photo, the remove one so that we could remove some things, and the pan so that you could simply move the photo. So if you click onto the insert, you'll have an option to add in subtract. You have here the different settings for the brush size, so you could move this one, the brush hardness, the brush opacity. You also have here the background and the invert option. Now what we're gonna be doing first, since we have a background or a white plain background in here, we could try to simply click onto the background in here to change this. So just simply click onto it, and then right after, as you can see, it gone ahead and made the background transparent. Then you could describe the image that you want to create. So for example, we want to see a beach onto its back. You'll just need to simply type in beach in here, and then right after, you could see the some settings in here, wherein if you click onto that, you should be able to choose if it would be freeform or a conform. So you could match the image to your selection shapes. You could also preserve the content. You choose how much of the original content will be kept in the generated image, and the guidance strength as well, wherein it could determine how closely the generated content keeps to the prompt. So let's gonna move it right up until here so that it will really get into the prompt. Then right after, let's close that one out and just simply click on to generate to see what we're gonna get. Now, as you can see, there are actually three generations that it has provided us. And you can also see the beach already onto the backside. So I kind of like how this one turned out because as you can see, since the main photo that we have in here has some theme onto it already, so the beach at the back as well is also generated like how this theme that we have onto the main photo. So we could choose actually here onto the option, we have this one as well. So we can see the blurry beach on the backside, and we also have this one. So I kind of like this one out since we have a sunset and also the tides in here. So if you want to see more generation, just simply click onto more in here and you should be able to gather a new set of generations again. Now, as you can see, we've come up onto another batch already of generated photos. So let's check onto that. And I think these new sets are actually better. So we have this one, and you could see this 3 dot onto the upper part. You could actually rate this result. You could give it a thumbs up or a dislike, or you could also report it if you don't like how it turned out. So let's try to keep this one first so that we could move on onto the other feature that we have in here. So since we've gone ahead and already add in a background, let's try to insert something in here. So let's just simply click onto that, and then right after, just draw something here on anywhere that you want. So we're gonna describe the image that we want to create. So I want to see a cloud in here. So let's try to generate and let's see what it will give us. Now, as you can see, here are the photos that it generated. So I kind of like how it turned out onto this third photo since it looks more natural. Now, let's try out in here to keep this so that we could also explore the remove feature. So let's try to remove this sunset in here. So as you can see, we have gone ahead and remove it. So you could just subtract to just eliminate to remove the excess. So we have gone ahead and already removed the sun in here. So let's try to completely remove that and let's try to see what it will give us. Now right after, these are what it will give us. So it gone ahead and provided a new set of sun. So you could see the sun in here, and also there is an option for you to see a moon-like thing in here. So you'll just need to click more so that you should be able to see what you want to achieve onto the remove filter. And also you could also see this one wherein it gives you clouds and this one, and you'll just need to simply click onto keep onto the one that you want to use. Now right after, let's click onto the insert more in here so that we could really see what it will give us. So here under the photo, let's think of something that we could add onto this photo in here. So we could try to zoom this one in so that you could actually see more clearly the photo, and let's use the pan feature in here to move it like that. And here onto the insert, let's just try to put in here a hat. So you could also be specific like a cowboy hat. And let's go ahead and click onto generate to see what it will give us. Now as you can see, here are the hats that it generated. So you have this first one in here, we have the second one and the third one. So I kind of like this one since it matches the color, and let's click onto more to see more available options in here. And here are the photos that it has given us. So I kind of like this one since it looks simple, and then we'll just need to keep that. Now right after, once you're satisfied on how the photos have turned out, you're just gonna go ahead and click onto this upper part to download your image. So just simply click onto download, and there are also other settings that you can see here onto the upper part. So you have this 3 dots so that you could do more in Adobe Express. So you have the apply filters and adjustments, remove the background, and add text and more. You could also have this one shared out to be submitted to the Firefly gallery, or copy this image or edit this in Adobe Express. So as you can see, we've gone ahead and already saved the photo onto our device. And there you have it. You've gone ahead and learned the amazing feature of Adobe, which is the generative fill feature. And if you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and if you have any question, just comment it down below. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you on to our next video.